As the soft whisper of autumn sweeps across Inner Mongolia, the city of Xiliinhot transforms into a masterpiece painted by nature's own hand. This enchanting season brings a warmth and brilliance unlike any other time of the year, a golden symphony that stretches endlessly across the horizon. Imagine standing amidst rolling grasslands that glow under a honey-colored sun, where every breeze carries the scent of the earth and the rhythm of life itself. In Xiliinhot, autumn is not just a season, it's an experience, a moment when the land and sky seem to merge in harmony. The once green prairies turn to shimmering gold, their tall grasses swaying like waves in a gentle sea. The sound of the wind brushing through the fields is soft and melodic, echoing through the vastness as if nature itself were singing a song of peace. The golden grasslands stretch farther than the eye can see, forming a breathtaking landscape that feels infinite. Each blade of grass glows in the sunlight, and when the wind rises, the field ripples like liquid gold. Walking through it feels like stepping into a dream, one where time slows down and every step invites reflection and calm. The vast openness of Xiliinhot's plains reminds you how small yet connected we are to the rhythm of nature. And then, scattered across this endless expanse, you find round hay bales resting quietly in the fields. Their symmetry and simplicity add a rustic charm to the countryside, symbolizing the hard work and dedication of the local herders and farmers. As the afternoon light fades into amber tones, these hay bales cast long shadows that dance across the fields, a reminder that even in simplicity there is immense beauty. Not far from the hay fields, the waves of rippling wheat shimmer under the golden light, creating patterns that shift and change like silk in the breeze. The wheat stands tall, proud, and abundant, a symbol of the harvest season, of prosperity and gratitude. The locals often say that autumn in Xiliinhot is when the land smiles back at them, thanking them for their care throughout the year. And as you watch the golden fields sway, you can almost feel the heartbeat of the land itself, calm, steady, and alive. Then come the herds of cattle and horses, moving gracefully across the plain. The sight is mesmerizing, the cattle grazing peacefully, their silhouettes glowing against the golden backdrop, and the horses galloping freely, their manes flowing like rivers of silk. In the distance, the echo of hooves blends with the whisper of the wind, creating a symphony of movement and stillness. These animals are not just part of the scenery, they are the soul of the grasslands, symbols of freedom, endurance, and the unbreakable bond between humans and nature. Xiliinhot's autumn skies add yet another layer of magic. During the day, the vast blue sky stretches endlessly, reflecting the purity and openness of the land below. As evening approaches, the sun begins its slow descent, painting the clouds with hues of crimson, orange, and lavender. The entire horizon seems to catch fire, not in heat, but in warmth and beauty. And when night finally arrives, the stars emerge in millions, scattering light across the silent plains. It's in these moments, under a sky so wide and filled with wonder, that you realize how rare and precious true silence can be. But Xiliinhot's beauty isn't just in its scenery, it's also in its spirit. The people here live in harmony with nature, following the rhythm of the seasons. Autumn is a time of celebration, gratitude, and connection. Locals gather to share meals, music, and laughter, honoring the harvest and the blessings of the year. Traditional Mongolian songs fill the air, accompanied by the soft hum of the morin kur, the horsehead fiddle, whose sound seems to blend perfectly with the whispering wind. Bonfires crackle under the open sky as families share stories that have been passed down for generations. Visitors who come to Xiliinhot in autumn often describe it as stepping into another world, a place where time moves slower, where every moment feels more meaningful, and where the simplicity of life reveals its true beauty. The experience awakens something deep within, a longing for peace, connection, and authenticity. It's a reminder that in a world full of noise and haste, there are still places where you can breathe freely, listen to the earth, and simply be. Travelers who wander here find countless treasures, watching the sunrise illuminate the endless steppe, feeling the chill of morning dew on golden grass, hearing the distant songs of herdsmen calling to their animals, tasting local dairy delicacies made fresh from the day's milk. Every experience, no matter how small, becomes a cherished memory, woven into the heart like threads of gold. Photographers, too, fall in love with Xiliinhot during this season. The interplay of light and shadow, the contrast between golden fields and deep blue skies, the silhouettes of riders against the setting sun, each moment is a masterpiece waiting to be captured. Whether you're using a camera or simply your eyes, you can't help but be overwhelmed by the perfection of it all. As you travel farther across the region, you'll discover that every corner of Xiliinhot tells a story, stories of resilience, tradition, and timeless beauty. The local yurts, circular and white, dot the horizon like pearls against the golden land. Inside, the warmth of tea and hospitality welcomes every visitor. The people's smiles are genuine, their kindness effortless. It's this combination, nature's grandeur and human warmth, that makes Xiliinhot truly unforgettable. And so, as the day fades and you stand once more on the open steppe, watching the last light of the sun melt into the horizon, you can't help but ask yourself, which scene steals your heart? Is it the golden grasslands that stretch forever? The round hay bales resting under the warm glow of sunset? The rippling wheat that whispers of harvest and hope? Or perhaps the herds of horses, running free beneath the endless sky? Each scene holds its own magic, a reflection of life's many shades of beauty. But together, they create a single, timeless memory, one that will stay with you long after you've left the golden fields of Xiliinhot behind. Because here, in the heart of Inner Mongolia, autumn is more than a season. It's a song, a feeling, a living poem, a reminder that nature's beauty is infinite, and that sometimes, the most profound journeys are not to distant lands, but to the quiet corners of the soul.